Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus. Let's talk about celebrities. Let's talk about caring events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on PGT time. PGT time. Tune in on PGT time. PGT time. Come join us on PGT time. PGT time. Join us on PGT time. PGT time. Yeah.
Warning. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
It's in my little possession thing.
Candace Parker and her father are searching for a killer. Memphis police say 25-year-old Jerriny Caples was murdered last November in Nutbush.
Hey, get my applause button together. Hey. What's goody, baby? What's goody over there in your city, baby? Everything good on my block. And, baby, it's good over there right now on Candace and Mr. Jerry block over there in Memphis, okay? So, baby, we headed to Memphis tonight. That's where we headed to for the third time, if I'm not mistaken. We is on our way to Memphis, baby. Over here at PGT Time, what we strive to do is keep our loved ones' names alive and also spread the awareness. In a situation that we're talking about tonight, tragic murder, killer still out there on the loose. We don't know who it is, but we hope and pray that one day, this story will be solved, okay? So we're going to keep on pushing it until somebody is able to say something. Because at the end of the day, somebody knows something. I don't care what nobody say. Somebody knows something. The person that did it. So that's one person right there that know it. But of course, we all know people talk. People talk, y'all. So it's more than one person that know what happened to Jerriny. All right, Jaebo. And baby, we are here celebrating Jaebo's 30th birthday, baby. 30 years, baby. It's a sad situation that she's not here with us to actually celebrate in the flesh. But just know she is always in Mr. Jerry heart and all her friends and family. And she's definitely in our hearts just as well over here at PGT Time. So with that being said, baby, let me bring up my I'm So Memphis friend, baby. I've been calling her that since the day I met her. So we're going to go ahead and bring her up with her daddy. And when I tell y'all, we're going to have a good time tonight, okay? So Mr. Jerry, he already on one, baby. He said we finna turn up tonight. So that's what we going to do. So again, y'all, let's not forget about the whole main reason for us being here, which is Jerriny Caples, a.k.a. Jaebo, and finding her killer. All right? So here we go. Let's welcome them on up, baby. Hey, what's up, my I'm So Memphis family?
How you doing, Peaches?
Hey, I'm so glad that y'all here tonight. This is actually our second. This is our second birthday special that we have done here on Peachy Tea Time. Once I did it the first time, it definitely turned out amazing. But I didn't know if I was gonna do it a second time. So when I talked to Candace about it, Candace was like, "Hey, I want to do it. I sure do anything for J-Bo." So, Candace, I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and open it up to each and every person going forward from this day forth. Anybody that is celebrating their loved one birthday for every single month, baby. 12 months. 12 months.
Yeah.
12 Oh, if somebody got a loved one and their birthday in January, baby, you better hit me up. You better hit me up so we can go ahead and schedule it, okay? And you can come on here. You can have your friends and your family call in just as well. And we're going to go from there and turn up. Turn up. All right. So, Candace, please let us know who you got with you. I already told them that your daddy with you. But go ahead and tell them everybody.
Well, you already know my OG, of course, my dad. And this is the baby of the bunch.
Hey, baby of the bunch.
This is Geraldine. Hey. But I call her Boogie. Is her nickname.
That's Geraldine. Okay, Geraldine, I heard so much about you, girl. Yo, Auntie Candace. I mean, is this your sister or
Sister.
This
sister?
is the
Your
last one.
That's
sister
the
talks about
last,
you a
that's
lot.
the baby of the
This the
bunch.
last one. She was up under Jerriny.
Wow. Well, Candace definitely talks about you a lot, sweetheart. So I feel like I already know you. So I thank you for being a part of Peachy Tea Time just as well to talk about you. All right.
You for keeping my sister alive.
Oh, you so you so welcome, darling. You so welcome. Just as sweet as your sister over there. But thank y'all so much. And Dad, please thank you for trusting me with your daughter's story. You know, it's not easy to come on here, and talk about it, let alone having to think about it every day, all day long. But to come on and talk about it, I know that's not easy either. So I definitely appreciate you and I thank you just as well.
You're
All right.
welcome. Me too. Yeah, you're welcome.
All right. Well, like I said, this is a call-in show. Okay. So we want all of J-Bo friends and family. Y'all, I'm over here. You would think I was over here drinking and I ain't. But
Baby, we lit.
Everybody in the house done had a
We
shot.
lit.
Yeah, they live, baby. They say it's birthday time. It's birthday time. It's birthday time. Now, when is Journey's birthday?
Saturday.
This Saturday. And
This-
that is the 13th, right?
Yes, ma'am. December 13th.
December the 13th. Now,
Yes.
Mr. Jerry, let us know, what was your baby like when she first came into the world? What was on your man? Because you got a lot of kids. We gotta make that clear.
Well, that's true. I do have a lot of kids. That's right. I do have a lot of
And you
daughters.
take care of every last one of them. Let me make sure about that too.
To the
Because
best,
Candace, baby,
to
Candace
the
puts it
best
down.
of my ability. But
Yeah.
she was just, I mean, she was a quiet child. She's always been a quiet person. She's always been a nice person. She's always been her heart has always been good, but she's never had no problems, never had no problem with no boyfriends. I mean, because, she waited to a later age before she really started dating. So, I mean, a few little men that did come in her life, we never had no problem with nobody having to, how folks have to pull up and you mess with them.
Exactly.
all
Pull
this.
up on them.
Never had none of those problems. And her boyfriend that she had before she got deceased, I never got a chance to meet him. So, I can't speak.
Okay.
I never got a chance to meet him.
Okay. Now we have been on here a couple times. We have told the story on what happened. I want to go into. I have two news broadcasting clips that we're going to pay Candace and Dad. So we're going to get into one. After we get into this first one, there is something that I do want to talk about. Okay.
Okay.
This story has been told quite a few times, but not by you guys, but
Yeah.
just so many people has taken this story and
Those-
ran with it and
You
said
try to
whatever
get-
they wanted to say.
Yeah,
Okay.
trying to get money off my sister name, period.
Exactly. And a lot of people don't even know, they haven't contacted you guys to ask you guys anything as far as what was Journey like? Did this happen? Did that happen? Even if the killer was still alive out there or dead, anything. They haven't said anything. They just came up with their own thing.
Very-
So,
yeah.
yep. So, we're gonna play this first clip. After this first clip, that's when I'm gonna ask a few questions, okay? Because at the end of the day, we still want to get this case solved. At the end of the day, we're here to celebrate her. We're here for her 30th birthday. But at the end of the day, we want to make sure that this case is solved. Okay. So let's go ahead. We're gonna bring up the first clip. Candace, I know you really hate to see this clip. Yeah, I know you hate when I play this clip.
I said I was not gonna cry today, but you know how
I
they go.
know. And this clip always probably make you cry because it also brings tears to my eyes just as well. Jerry, I don't know if you know, but this was the very, very first clip that I saw. Did not know anything about your family at all. Never had covered the case at all. As soon as I saw this clip, I started doing my research. And I'm like, wait a minute, I got to find this family. And thank God that's what I did. So, with everybody that's watching, this is the first clip that I ever found this family on. And now they are my family. Sorry, not yours, but mine. Here we go.
Loving mother, sister, and daughter now at the center of a murder investigation. Memphis police found the 25-year-old killed in the Nutbush neighborhood. The woman's family continues to mourn while police search for her killer in tonight's Manhunt Monday.
He took my little sister for nothing, man. She ain't do nothing to nobody.
Candace Parker and her father are searching for a killer. Memphis police say 25-year-old Jerriny Caples was murdered last November in Nutbush.
She told me she was going to school, and when she left school, she was going to meet somebody to get some shoes. I guess she never made it that far.
Parker says she tried calling her sister, but her calls went unanswered. Something Parker says was highly unusual for the mother of two. So Parker went to her sister's house looking for answers.
When I got to my sister's house, I felt it. Something was wrong. And that's when the detectives told us we had to stay there for a minute. When they said that, I already knew my sister was gone.
Parker says detectives told them they found her sister's body inside her white Jeep Cherokee on Prince Street.
She got shot in the head, came out through the back, through her side. I never think I'd put my sister in a casket, man. We just want justice for her. That's it.
Parker believes the gunman may have known her sister and says she may have been the target of a robbery.
I just want justice for my sister. I can't sleep. I can't eat. Y'all, just I need help.
If you know who killed Jerriny Caples, you're urged to call Crime Stoppers at 901-528-CASH. Your tip could help put a dangerous criminal behind bars and $2,000 cash in your pocket. Remember, all calls are confidential. Oh, you can certainly understand their pain and frustration in their search for justice. And by the way, if you do have a story that you would like for us to profile on Manhunt Monday, just send us an email to manhuntmonday@wreg.com.
Hold on, I'm on mute. Okay, we are back, y'all. Hold on, let me bring the family back up here. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, my poor baby over there crying already, y'all. Y'all know, Candace, when I tell y'all, I've never met Candace face to face, okay? But when I tell you I feel like I know Candace, I feel like I done grew up with Candace and everything. And somewhere down the line, I really believe deep in my heart, Mr. Jerry, that Candace is just as gangster can be. At the same time, she is as sensitive can be just as well. And
Amen.
Candy, just know, in a situation like this, in such a tragedy, you have the right to cry as many times as you need to, baby. Okay? I would never tell you to stop crying. Keep crying. But I still think she gangster. Mess with it if you want to.
They know I'm a big boss, man. They know I'm a big G, though. They know that.
Look, they already know. They already know. Now, one of the things that I wanted to discuss, I don't know if we discussed it on the previous shows or not, but looking back at all the other people that covered this story that may not have reached out to you guys or not, they talked about her boyfriend. They talked about the guy that she went and picked up from jail when he got out of jail. And a lot of people thought that he had something to do with this. So I want to clear the air on that as far as family, your family, your friends. Is that something that was always a thought? Because we have the video where we know of somebody walking away from the scene. So we're going to play that too, but we just want to know, is that a thought as well?
Well, first of all, like I said, I never met the guy, so I can't say, but of course we thought that he had something to do with it, but that never was proven and he never was a suspect, so of course, the husband, boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, they're gonna always be a suspect. So, but of course that wasn't him walking away from the vehicle. Of course he had an alibi, so I mean, so we had to move on to something else. We have to move on to something else until we find the person who actually, killed her, and they say who had something to do with it, why I did it, or who did it. We'll never know. That's what we're praying for. That's what we keeping it open for. That's why we keeping it, the memory alive. I mean, so we can one day, hopefully, somebody will say, that's it. I mean, we got thousands of, I know 1,000 plus unsolved murder cases here. And I pray for each and every last one of those families, because those mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, aunties, grandmamas, the whole 9 yards, that somebody missing somebody. Stop that, someone missing somebody. And but I mean, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, that really don't make you want to say anything. But maybe $10,000, $20,000. I mean, I just, back since I lost my daughter, I do a lot of watching, forensic file shows. I watch a lot of, live cases. I do a lot of stuff. And I noticed that when you got $15,000 and $20,000 reward, it almost make you tell on your mom.
And you right about that.
And then you ain't got to say your name, and you don't get nothing but a number, and them folk gonna give you that money. They ain't gonna be asking you no questions. Just always remember, there's no questions. You don't get nothing but a number. You don't care who it is. They don't want to know who you is, what color you is, what race you is. Once you give them that information and that suspect is brought to justice and arrested and charged, they gonna pay you. But I thought in my mind, and I prayed about it, because I looked at a lot of shows where I see what people 10,000, 15,000, 25,000, 50,000, they get closure real fast. Real fast. Or if you're a celebrity, real fast. Or, somebody popular real fast. But I wanted to possibly get one of my daughters to start me a GoFundMe page to raise her reward. And maybe if I get their reward raised to maybe 10 or 15,000, maybe it'll make somebody think. Maybe it'll make somebody scratch their head. Maybe it'll make somebody, because you always remember, we don't have to know who you are. We don't have to know who you are. And this person may have told someone, or maybe he may have not told a soul. He may be dead, or maybe he may still be around. See, because the little DNA that we have, I mean, I believe I think the detectives have entered into the system. So we need more to go on now because the DNA is circulating. So we need more to go on. You know, we need somebody that seen something or thought they seen something, heard something, thought they heard something. You see what I'm saying? Because as we go along in the program before it's over with, I wasn't able to make a video, but I was able to take some still shots of her route that she took, the streets that she passed, the areas that she was in. You see what I'm saying? And I put the truck on there a lot of times because I want you to realize this the truck she was in. This truck was driven by a man. Her boyfriend is red. So if anybody know the truck, they know if he was driving the truck, that wasn't him. And then the window was broke out. She got tinted windows. This was a day I think was kind of chilly, so the window would have been up. This person would have been slumped over in the back seat, possibly even on the window. All these things are noticeable. I don't think she was killed in Mississippi. I think maybe she was killed in Mississippi. What area, we don't know, because as you know, we didn't have her phone. She had iPhones, but I wasn't able to get her iCloud by going to court system. Apple wouldn't give me the information, and it's just amazing how these phones can do so much while you're living and not a thing while you're dead.
You go.
They had to just actually release those iCloud records to the police department, to the detectives. They could have found out exactly what the crime scene was. See, the crime scene still is a mystery to us. Nutbush is just a dump site, and I hate to say it like that, but Nutbush is a dump site for my daughter. She was driven there by the person who murdered her and left there, and he walked away. So he didn't get picked up. So I'm thinking that this person may have lived in this area from North Memphis
over there in the area.
From North Memphis to Bear Claire to Nutbush to Graham area. Because if you murder someone, like I said in our last show that we did, if you murder someone and you plan it, you're gonna have a getaway. And if you murder someone and it's not planned, you need to establish a getaway.
Exactly.
So why not, this person was picked up on 3 door cams leaving this area walking. So man, if I just kill somebody, you need to pick me up a little bit quicker than this. Or either I need to get on to where I'm going.
Exactly.
I spoke with a lady 4 houses down from where she was found. This lady she was a Latino. She said that she went to the store because as you must realize, this is a Latino area. There are very few blacks here. This whole area is Latino. Where she was at, this is Latino. Where all of this is Latino. Nutbush area is Latino. We call it Little Mexico, but it's Nutbush. So she said she went to the store and she saw the truck in the driveway when she went to the store. She came back 15 minutes later, she seen a crime scene. So that means the person had just left out of the truck, but he went the same way she drove, but she didn't see him,
Yeah.
And then picked him up until he disappeared off those cams. I may have thought they had a railroad track at the time. It wasn't fenced off. I may have thought he walked that railroad track area. See, once he got out of camera sight, it's a few ways he can go, but it's still 5 or 10 minutes to get out of the area, and you okay. Of course you think, so, I mean, that's just my situation on it. I think the person lives in that area because, like I told you last time, I put up wanted posters. Even the detectives put up wanted posters, and they are continuously coming down in this area. No one takes down wanted posters unless you're on it, you know someone on it, or you don't want to be involved with this around you.
Yeah.
These wanted posters are still being taken down in this area. There's certain areas you can ride up. My baby picture been up there, it's faded because no one takes down wanted posters.
Exactly.
But I'm going to pray, and I'm going to get one of my daughters to, and hopefully I can get the world, her friends, her family to reach out and put a couple of dollars in there. I put 1,000 myself. That's why that 3,000 is there. Two for
Okay.
me and 1,000 for me. But
Okay.
I don't have it like that. If I had $1 million, I'd give it to somebody because I want,
right.
I want an ounce. So the money's not obvious to me, So I just want to see if I can make this GoFundMe page raise her reward for our Crime Stoppers, and maybe our city, our councilman may see that we may raise it to $5,000 and $10,000 to everybody, or just put a pot there for 15,000. Or you cast a case, whatever case you solve, you get that money. Everybody.
And I'm with you on that, Mr. Jerry. I've always had a problem with. It seems like when you come from poverty, low poverty, the reward is never big. To me, a lot of white people, their rewards be huge.
That's right. They get together.
We're all human.
Oh, you know it. There you go.
They got them.
They got somebody.
Exactly.
That's right. I mean, and I feel the same way. So
we all are human beings.
I feel like God inspired me to get my daughter and to put this GoFundMe together. And I believe once I get that together and we get it all together, we present that check downtown, and I make another fresh update, make another fresh news report. I believe we may get an answer.
Exactly.
You're
always welcome to come back here to PGT time as well, and to give updates for birthdays, just whenever you want to come. You're always more than welcome to come here.
And I always stay watching these certain shows, but like I said, the case is still kind of at a standstill. It's a cold case now. It's on a cold case detective. She's responding. I know she got a lot of work, and they got, like I said, we got maybe 1,000+ cases. But she answers my phone when I call, and I've heard a lot of people say they can't get some phone call from the detective, and I pray for them. She in anything I suggest, she looks into. Like I said, I was watching a forensic show like about 2 months ago, and I seen where this detective on the show, she had a little DNA that she couldn't work with, and she entered it into Ancestry.com, and ended up coming back to not her suspect, but someone in that suspect's family, which read her to investigate on down that line, and came up with a suspect. So I presented that to the detective, and she's gonna look into it, because everything that we can do, I must commend them. They are looking into it. I know my baby case cold. I have a cousin that was killed 1 week after my cousin, and his case is still cold also. Both of them are 4 years. My first cousin, and his case is still cold too. So like I said, we have 1,000+ cases, and I pray for all these people,
Exactly.
I really want, we really need us some more homicide detectives. We got Safe Task Force in town now. We got the state troopers, DEA, we got Homeland Security, we got ICE, we got everybody in town, but we ain't got no detectives in town. We ain't got no detectives in town. I wish they'd have sent 100 detectives to help out these people. Where we got 25, 30 detectives, we got 1,000 murder cases, unsolved murder cases. Come on now. We need some help.
Right, Mr. Jerry, about that. And that's not just in Memphis, but everywhere.
Well,
but Memphis is so bad right about now.
We ain't messed up. I mean, it ain't that bad down here. We need these folks down here cutting up. I mean, but
is trying to take over.
Candace told me I can't come right now.
If they have sense to sit down and and let these people do their work. I mean, I've been pulled over several times. It's cool. They fine. As long as you do what you're supposed to do and got what they got and not doing any dumb stuff, everything's okay. So the ones think they still can ride around, smoke weed, still can ride around, steal with guns, still can ride around, do nothing. Then that's what they there for. That's what they there for. But I wish they'd send some detectives.
Before you get into your second clip, I want to say something right quick.
Of course.
I have too as well, because a lot of people trying to find your page, and I told them to go on my page, try to find it. But this YouTube video that's going around, everybody been inboxing me, tagging me in this video. Man, let me tell y'all something. Ain't nobody talked to me and got no exclusive interview from me but News Channel 3 and Miss Peachy. That's it. Don't nobody know the full 411 what happened to my sister, Pete. You hear me? I really hate that shit is, excuse my French, but
we explicit language over here. Explicit language.
I really hate that stuff is going around like that. And I'm not trying to be mean towards nobody when they be tagging me in there trying to show me that. I just don't want to see it. You know what I'm saying? It just brings back too many flashbacks of my sister.
Candace, hold on, Candace. I hate to cut you off, but you just said something. You said, I don't want to be mean or nothing like that, but I don't want to see it. Candace, I lie to you not. God is my witness. If I'm not mistaken, the same day that I sent you the flyer, saying, when the flyer was completed, with the birthday flyer, that same day, because I get all type of alerts, okay? From news, everything. I get all type of alerts. That same damn day, I believe that the clip that you're talking about that's going around, that video came up on my phone as an alert that same day. And I told myself, I said, I'm not finna send this to Candace. I said, they go through enough as it is.
Right.
Whether you family or you friends, sometimes you have to just think sometimes.
Right.
Just think sometimes. They already hurting, y'all. So don't be sending them stuff like that. I know exactly what you're talking about, Candace.
Yeah, so, you know what I'm saying? My daddy didn't, my daddy didn't personally know Debo, but I did. My sister was with him almost 6-7 years. You know what I'm saying? They really went through some stuff, But, I tell people all the time, man, you can be in love with a person for 10 years and you'll never know how a person feeling deep down inside and what they can do behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? Like, he loved my sister true enough, and I can't take that from him. You know what I'm saying? But for people to make a video like this nigga just got out of jail and kill my sister. Nah, that ain't what happened. That's not what happened. We don't know what happened. The streets don't know what happened, but a motherfucker know what happened, if you get what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? I know Debo personally, and he ain't never been no enemy in my book. You know what I'm saying? I done been around him and been around my sister on the phone with this nigga. I done, you know what I'm saying, going to see him, jail visits, all that. But for you to love a person, I feel like the kind of respect he had for my sister when she died, he didn't show that. You don't take no another female to my sister's house when she lay her head in when she left this world. You don't take no bitch that you fucking with to my sister's grave and you sleeping with somebody. You see what I'm saying? These people that was around my sister, this girl was her associates, and come to find out you was messing with her man. You understand? You can't trust people. You don't know who your real friends is. You don't know who's snaking you or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm a witness to being with my sister 24/7. You hear me? Like, my dad got a lot of kids, but when it came to Jaebo, we was like this. When she got in trouble, I got in trouble. When my daddy go get her, he come get me. You know what I'm saying? Both our mama named Kimberly. Yeah.
Mm.
We got a bond. Like I said, I'm still gone.
Y'all, this hurts.
Yeah, of course.
When did this happen, Mr. Jerry? What
The
year was
video,
this?
it was in 21. So this was 20.
From 2021, y'all, and here we are in 2025. The killer still have not been caught. But I tell you one thing, even if the killer was caught in 2021, baby, it's still a hurt and pain.
That's right. Of
Still
course.
hurt.
Of course.
I tell people every day, my sister's birthday, death date, I don't give a care if I'm by myself alone. I'ma stress my sister name till I die for, because I feel like she deserves justice, not just for me, not just for my daddy, but for her mama, her sisters, the boys, man. I talk to them boys every other day, and they miss my sister so much. And to know somebody took her away from this world for nothing. When Jaebo is so sweet, she'll give you the shirt off her back, man. So it hurts to see that this person is out here still walking around here like I'm not understanding, bro. But I'm going to tell you something. I've been having dreams about my sister for the past 2 weeks. But it's like every time I wake up and I want to say something to her, she wake me up out my dream. My best friend got killed 3 months after my sister got killed. She been gone 4 years, and her killer finally got put in jail 2-3 weeks ago. By me saying that, I feel like it's coming closure for me. I'm not going to give up on my sister. I'm not going to give up on my daddy. I'm not going to give up on my other sisters. Mama keep on speaking and stressing my sister name till I die. I said before her birthday, I wanted to get her name tatted on me. And I did that. I did that.
Right.
She means so much to me, like she means to other people. Her best friend, Erica, we like this. When I need her, she there. When she need to talk, I'm here. She'll tell you right now, I ain't Jaebo, but I'm the second best thing to her, man.
Amen.
I would never let my sister name die, fool. I'm going to keep stressing and pressing on till my sister killer come to justice, man. I'm telling you. We ain't going to sleep on my sister. I'm not. Other people may think they going to sleep. I'm not.
Exactly.
But it will be justice soon, and I really feel like it's coming.
Yeah, it is. I'm with you, Candace. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. So we're gonna go ahead and play this last clip. And we also have the very first tribute video, baby. Very first tribute video. And it was a long time ago, y'all. So y'all bear with me on that video. But let's go ahead and run this clip. Here we go.
And tonight, a family searching for answers 2 years after the homicide of Jerriny Caples. Our Zaria Oates sat down with the family about their search for the suspect and the grief they manage every day.
Nearly 2 years ago, Jerriny Caples was shot and killed across town from her family home here in Fraser, over in the Nutbush area. Her family and friends continue to look for answers every single day.
Please speak up for my sister, y'all. Please.
What happened to Jerriny Caples is something no family prepares for.
She was found in the back of the vehicle, slumped over on the driver's side. She had been shot once in the head.
This video shows a suspect leaving the scene. 2 years later, the person still hasn't been identified.
The murder was picked up by a door cam, leaving the vehicle, so which kind of led me to believe that the person might stay somewhere in the area.
So he searches the area frequently, looking for any clues he can find. A tragedy no one can wrap their head around.
Loving, kind, sweet, don't bother nobody. And for them to take her life for nothing, It's hurting me. It's hurting my dad. It's hurting my mom.
It was a senseless act of violence. That's all it was. And I hate that.
An act of violence, leaving every one of her family members searching for closure.
And I'm not going to rest. I'm not going to sleep. I'm not going to stop screaming justice for Jerriny.
Her father, Jerry Caples, does believe someone knows what happened to his daughter. If you know any information at all, please contact the Memphis Police Department's Crime Stoppers at 901-528-CASH. In Fraser, I'm Zaria Oates.
All right. That number is 901, right? 901-528-CASH. 901-528-CASH. Okay. So, and a GoFundMe is in the process of being made, or is it made already?
It's in the process.
They put it together for me. I wanted to have it, but I just really got the vision to do it.
Okay, no problem. As soon as you get it done, send it to me.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, just send it to me, and I will make sure that I put it on my page. Okay.
Thank you.
Not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. Okay. Let's talk about that video though. Okay. Yeah. It was another video that I saw where they expanded the book bag that the person had on, and it was a unique book bag. Go ahead.
MCM.
Okay. Have anybody heard any word on that book bag? Do people in the streets talk about, oh, I know I done seen such and such with that book bag or anything like that?
No, ma'am.
Like no one haven't said anything at all about this book bag.
And everybody used to carry them, but now they don't carry no more. I guess everything fade changes, you know. So.
Okay. Now let me take this down. We have someone in the chat, Neek Whitelow. She said, I would love for your beautiful sister to be a part of my Memorial Day walk in Benton Harbor, Michigan. Okay. I know who you are, Neek. Neek, she has a nonprofit organization, if I'm not mistaken, where she actually put up pictures of every loved one that was murdered. So definitely gonna, Neek, if you can put your information in the chat or inbox me, whichever one, and I'll make sure that they get that information.
Thank you.
All right. She said nobody from that neighborhood. Rakita said nobody from that. Is that's your sister?
That's one of my sisters.
Hey sister, how you doing? Thank you for joining tonight. Now is the time, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm going to play the tribute video. Okay, we're gonna play the tribute video. When we come back from the tribute video, y'all can start calling. Okay, the phone number is down there: 470-620-9916.
Yeah, she said I start calling now.
Yep, y'all can start calling. We're finna go ahead and play this tribute video first. And then as soon as the video is over, that's when we'll start taking the calls. All right, here we go.
Take a shot. What?
Yeah.
Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven? Would it be the same if I saw you in heaven? Oh, I must be strong and carry on, 'cause I know I don't belong would you hold my hand? If I saw you in heaven, oh, would you help me stand? If I saw you in heaven, oh, I'll find my way through night and day, 'cause I know I just can't stay here in heaven. Oh, oh, here in heaven. Oh, 'cause I don't belong here in heaven.
All right, we are back. We are back. We are back. You all can start calling in now. Journey didn't have any kids. For those that's probably out there wondering if you never saw the special on Journey. But Candace, please tell them a little bit about the kids that she did take in.
She had two boys, John Aquarius and Jacob. I do be talking to them. I talk to Jacob like every other day. You know, I checks in on him and talk to him, see how he doing. John Aquarius, I really just can't say because it was a lot of stuff going on after she passed with the situation with the kids custody situation. So I really just don't talk to John Aquarius like that, but I talk to Jacob a lot. But when my sister passed, she did take a pregnancy test. And
we're gonna hold it right there.
Yeah.
You're gonna answer that when we come back. We gotta call her. We gotta call her. Hello.
She took a pregnancy test out.
If you're watching and that was you that just called, please call right back. I think I took too long to answer. I'm sorry. So just call right on back. Now, you said she took a pregnancy test.
Yeah.
And was she pregnant?
She wasn't pregnant.
She wasn't.
But my sister did want a child. She did. We talked about it. She did. And I just feel like if it was that time, I wish she would have been here to have the child. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Her turning 30. This a big time. You know what I'm saying? My sister graduated. She always said she wanted to finish school. She did that.
All right. Well, we have our caller on the phone, Candace. I'm sorry to cut you off, but we got our caller on the phone. Hello. Hi. How are you? Hold on. Let me turn the volume up. This is one of the sisters. Okay, and your name, sister?
We can't hear her.
Oh, you can't hear her? Hold on, y'all. Okay, and I can't speak a little bit louder. You there, Rakita? Yes. Okay, can y'all hear it now?
Yeah.
Okay, Rakita. Now, Rakita, tell us. Well, first of all, go ahead and tell your sister happy birthday. Happy heavenly birthday.
Happy birthday, sis. This is Sherelle.
All right. Now, Sherelle, tell us one of your fondest memories. Rakita?
Yeah. Can she hear you?
Yeah, she there. Tell us one of your fondest memories.
Well, we all just used to get together and go out and have fun, take shots, and just love on each other. Like it's so many of us.
Wow.
Like it's just hard. Like all of us, people grieve different, but it's just hard on us because like death is really hard, and then she was taken away from us, and like we don't got no closure to it. Like we don't know what happened, like what went wrong, like what happened. So it's just a lot, and we all taking it a day at a time. But I just want to tell my sister to stay strong because she be kind of taking it kind of bad because she was closer to Jaebo. She talked to her on an everyday basis.
Exactly.
And it's hard on my dad too. Losing a child is hard. So we just keep each other grounded and love on each other and try to keep pushing forward.
Exactly. Now I'm gonna ask you one last question. If today is not today, but Saturday is Jaebo's 30th birthday. If Jaebo was here right now for her 30th birthday, baby, what would y'all be doing right now?
Mom, so we gonna turn up anyway.
All right.
Like the size club.
Yeah, she said shot o'clock, baby, shot o'clock. Well, thank you so much, Rakita, for calling in and letting us know a little bit more about Journey. I really, really appreciate it. And hopefully next year, because I know my I'm So Memphis friend gonna come back next year. So hopefully you can join her just as well next year, okay?
I love you, Shreya.
Love you, baby.
She said she gonna wait till Saturday. She is not taking a shot tonight.
Don't worry about name. Don't worry about name.
All right. Well, thank you so much, and you have a good night. Okay.
Thank you for doing this for us too.
Oh, you're so welcome. You are so welcome. Anytime. Anytime. You're welcome. Bye bye. All right, y'all. That was the first call for the night, baby. Go ahead, call in, call in, call in. Because, baby, come Saturday, oh, baby, they turning up. I just feel it in my bones that they is turning up. And you better I'm gonna be on Candace live, okay? She gonna go live. You better believe that. Mr. Jerry, she always on live. She always on live.
I know it. I know it.
All right, we got another caller. We got another caller, so hold on. Hello. Thank you for calling Peachy Tea Time. And how can I help you?
Hey, I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. I'm watching your live. I was calling to give a shout out to Jaebo. Happy.
We can't hear. Speak up a little bit.
Okay. She said that they're having a hard time hearing you. She wants you to speak up one more time.
I was calling to give a shout out to Jaebo, saying happy birthday to Jaebo. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. I was watching your live, and I was just calling to give her a shout out. And
Thank you.
All right. And can we have your name?
My name is Erica.
Erica. It's Erica, girl. Now, Erica, please tell us a fond memory that you have of Jaebo.
I don't have a memory of her because I just be watching the little stories about what's going on.
Okay.
So I was calling to give a birthday shout out because I see people saying to give shout outs and stuff.
Oh,
thank you.
I'm from Memphis, Tennessee.
Thank you.
Thank you. Look at there. Hey, girl, let me give you a doggone hand clap for that. Thank you. They definitely will. Thank you so much, Erica.
Yes, ma'am. You're more than welcome.
Take care.
Have a nice one.
You the same. Bye-bye. All right, that's what I'm talking about, baby. She was like, I don't know the family, but I'm watching the show. I'm watching the show, and I think I need to call and say happy birthday to Jaebo too. So now, Mr. Jerry, what would you be doing around this time when it's almost Jaebo's 30th birthday? Will you be up in there too, turning up?
Baby, I ain't gonna lie. It'll be my sister's 30th birthday, so I know right now she would not be in the city with these broads. Baby, she will be out of town somewhere with her feet kicked up in the sands, rolling her fat what the what and smoking a what the what and taking a what the what. Cause it's what? Don't worry about names.
Sorry, y'all, but she'll be gone. She'll be out of town, baby, enjoying the life. She'll be enjoying the life, okay? Where it will be nice and warm.
But when she is in town, she pulling up though. That's one thing.
For sure.
She pulling up.
For sure.
That is wonderful. That is wonderful.
Count on her to pull up. You can count on it.
Yes. Now, y'all, we still got the phone lines open. Please feel free to call in. We're going to have the phone lines open for probably about another 10 more minutes. So please call in. Oh, there we go. There we go. Here go another Memphis caller. Hello. Thank you for calling PGT Time.
Hey, how you doing?
I am wonderful. Thank you so much for calling in. Are you calling in for Jaebo 30th birthday?
I am.
All right. And your name?
That is my little sister.
That look, y'all sister said, hey. Your sister.
Hey, which sister is that?
This is Sherry calling.
Hi, Cherry.
I was just calling to tell my sister happy early 30th birthday.
Yes.
Thank you, baby.
Fifth sister.
This the fifth. This sister number 5, y'all. This sister number 5. You know, hold on. But I can definitely say this. Even though she's sister number 5, Daddy has taken care of every last one of these kids. And they all know each other. So that's one of the best things about it, just as well.
And this one just had a birthday about 3 or 4 days ago. So, and then this is the killing part. You know, I'm getting old. I got a lot of kids and I got a lot of babies. We talk every day. I love them to death. But she called me yesterday because I missed her birthday. She said, "Daddy, you missed your birthday." I said, "I'm sorry, baby. How old is you and which one is you?" She said, "Daddy, you great." She said, "Daddy, you got too many kids." But I love every last one of my babies, and happy birthday again, baby.
Happy birthday, sis.
I love you, baby, and I hate I missed it, but you know that
He love you and he hate he missed it.
I love you too.
She said she love you too. Now, please tell us a fond memory of Jaebo that you have.
My fond memory is my wedding.
Oh yeah.
She turned up and she always called me her twin because we both stayed serious.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Well, thank you so much for calling in. I really appreciate it. Looks like we got another caller calling in just as well. All right. You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hello. Hello. Hold on. Hello. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Y'all can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, I want to say happy heavenly birthday to your beautiful sister.
Oh, where are you calling from?
This is Neek.
Oh, this is Neek from Ben Harbor.
Hey, how are you, babe? How are you?
I want to tell you all I am so sorry.
She said she's so sorry.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you for reaching. Thank you.
Yes, they said thank you for reaching out.
I'm here for your family. Anything you need.
Thank you.
Okay, we gonna keep her face out there, and she gonna get justice. Don't worry about it. She coming to Michigan.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes, y'all have a nice night.
Thank you, Neek.
Sorry. You're welcome.
And Neek, I will be giving you a call to give you the information, okay?
And we'll be talking to you soon. Thank you again, babe. We'll be talking to you soon. Thank you again.
See y'all later.
All right. Bye-bye. All right, all the way to Michigan, baby. All the way to Benton Harbor, Michigan. Baby, when I tell you, we try our best over here at Peachy Tea Time to push these stories, okay? We try our best. So that right there is amazing to hear. All right, it's turning up. Do you hear me? This Memphis. This Memphis. Hello. Thank you for calling Peachy Tea Time. Hello. Hi. Can you? Yes, you are live right now. Everybody can hear you. Can I have your name? This is Misha, y'all. This is Misha.
Hey, Misha. Hey.
That's my other sister.
Misha said she the firstborn, baby. She the firstborn.
Yeah, she the first, yeah.
We love you and we miss you, baby.
Oh, now Misha, do you have a fond memory? Do you have a fond memory of Jaebo?
That Christmas at Dad's house when we first all was getting acquainted, when he finally got most of his girls together, that Christmas.
Oh, so you said that's something that you'll never forget.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, thank you so much, Misha, for calling in. I have taken your sister in, baby. I love me some Candace. Do you hear me? I love me some Candace. I've been calling her my I'm so Memphis friend. So, baby, the way she say, man, baby, I can't even say it right, but she said, and she got down here. But Misha, thank you so much for calling in. Thank you as well for trusting me with your sister's story. And I'm praying for y'all, and I know y'all gonna get justice.
I love you, sis.
They said they love you. All right. Bye-bye. All right. Now we got my mama in the building. She said, hey, everyone. Mama Peach is watching late. Happy birthday.
Hey, Mama Peachy.
Hey.
Yes. So, again, y'all, we are here celebrating Jaebo's 30th birthday. Heavenly birthday, that is. Still looking for justice. Still trying to figure out what happened. You know, just what happened. Another question that I have. The video that I just played, the last clip that I played, where we were able to see the killer walk away. That's the only image that we have, is them walking. Yeah. Now, is there another image that we didn't see with that person coming out of the vehicle?
It was about 2 or 3 door cams, but that was the clearest one.
That was the clearest one.
Clearest one, yeah.
But they do have the video of him coming from the car. Him or her.
They didn't actually see him coming from the car. He picked that video up. He picked that video up like 2 blocks away. I'm actually, if I can, I don't know how much time you got, but if I actually, I made a couple of still shots.
Okay, you can send them to me right quick.
Now, is it okay if I turn the camera around and let Candace show it to you?
Oh, definitely. Yep, we got time.
Okay, I'm gonna let her turn the camera around, and I'm just kind of retrack her day real fast if I can.
Yeah, please do. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring myself down so that you guys can have the full screen.
She trying to get it to turn around now.
You might just have to turn the whole camera around if you can't find the button to turn it around.
Yeah.
And I'll let you know when we get to wherever you're trying to. Yes, I can see. Come down some. Go up just a little. Right there. Up. They went away. We gotta wait for them to come back, y'all. They will definitely come back. While we're waiting on them to come back, let's go ahead and get into a small commercial break, okay? Here we go. Hey, y'all. It's your girl, the Missus with the kisses, baby. Mwah. Or you can call me Miss Peachy. Thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight on Peachy News Edition. one of my favorite editions because we have the families that come on. So if you are a special guest family on tonight, thank you so much for joining us. And most importantly, thank you for trusting me with your loved one's story. We also got my
I'm
co-host
sorry, I picked
Jason.
up
What's
the
up,
whole
Jason?
thing.
And we also have our counselor lady, Miss Charlotte. Hey, boo. Thank y'all so much again for joining us each and every Wednesday where we turn our platform into the family's platform. So make sure y'all tune in 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time on Roku TV live, also live on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch. I love you guys, but we gotta get back to the show. Oh yeah, we're going back. All right, y'all. We
I'm
are
sorry,
back.
y'all. We had a malfunction going on.
It's okay, girl. It's okay. That's why we got commercial breaks. It is okay.
How
So you
about
go ahead and
let me know when you can see when you can see
right
it,
there,
Captain.
right there,
Right there.
right there. Yep.
If you can see right here, my daughter, she stayed downtown, right there in the downtown there by FedEx Forum, right? She stayed in them condos right there. And all right, when she left, that was on Danny Thomas and Martin Luther King Drive. That's where she lived there, right? This the route she traveled going to school. She went down Union Avenue, and you know, she get on our expressway. It's 240. That's our expressway. Can you still hear me, Miss Peaches?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
I brought myself down so you can't hear me because I
Yeah.
want the screen to be big. Okay, so
Yeah.
everybody can see it.
And then, you know, of course, she drove that white Jeep Cherokee. It was just an average white Jeep Cherokee with tinted windows. And as she passed through town, now this she just leaving the house. This at 8 o'clock in the morning. Probably take her maybe 20 minutes to get to school. Maybe 20 minutes. She get on the expressway. She get on the expressway right here on 240. And that's that's her school right there. I'm gonna go back just a little bit. That's her school. But she get on the expressway, and of course, you know her school is the Excel Center, where she went to school at. She got to school about maybe 8 o'clock. Left again at 12. That's when she went to Mississippi. When the detective said she had went to Mississippi, right? All right. They never picked her up coming back from Mississippi, Miss Peaches. You know, I told you that the police, you know, they said they tracked her whereabouts where she was at that day.
Yeah.
They never picked her up. Now, of course, she riding through this city. Of course, she may not have took the expressway back, but this is just the way that she have took coming back from Mississippi and going to
her vehicle right there.
It's a similar vehicle like hers. And I'm so glad when I was taking these pictures, I was able to just have a white vehicle. That's how I know God was just on my side. Because every route that I was taking, I was able to see a vehicle just like hers.
Wow.
And see, she went to Mississippi, of course. She went to Chuck this Jackson, Mississippi exit. Last time she was seen was in South Haven, Mississippi. She would have went down 55, passing by Brooks Road, Whitehaven, Capleville, all these places, enter into Mississippi. That's the last time she was sighted in her car when she went to South Haven, Mississippi. All right. So we already know when she came back, Miss Peaches, when she came back from Mississippi, she took that same route coming back, just coming back to Memphis now. You see what I'm saying? All right. She came back to Memphis. Who she met when she got back here. This is when she sent her sister a text message. We got the last text message, you know. And then next thing we know, she ended up in Nutbush. She went right back through the same city again, right back through the city again, right back through the same city again until she got to Nutbush. Now, who she met then, we don't know. But we do know that whoever she met got in her vehicle, drove her vehicle, and ended up on the interstate getting off on Jackson Avenue. This is where she got off at, on Jackson Avenue, and whoever drove that truck got off on Jackson Avenue. This is the Nutbush area right here. All right. They came down this street. They made a left right here on this street right here. Now this is Little Mexico, like I just told you right here. All this is Latino area. Everything what I'm showing you is Latino area. This is the area where she was found at. That little area right there, this is the area what the killer took. This is where he made his first turn. Are you listening to me, Miss Peaches?
Yes, I am. Yes,
All right.
I am.
This is the Burkett area. It's also connected with North Memphis. It's also connected with Nutbush. This is the area of a highly drug area. All of this is, but remember now, this is all Latino. All Latino. This person drove down this street with my baby in the car, down this street. It's called Orchard Street. That's in North Memphis. He took Orchard to Berkeley to Chelsea Street. This is the street that he drove in the car with my daughter in the car with the window busted out until he reached Prince Street. When he got on Prince, he drove down the street right here. That's the long street right there. There's a railroad track on the left side. It didn't have a fence at the time. That's why I asked the police, did they ever walk that track? But they never walked that track. But they done put a fence up and everything now in the 4 years. But this is the area. And, you know, I mean, it's all Mexican. That's Latinos walking right there. This is the street where she was found on, Hursley Street. It turns into Prince Street. See, it goes straight down. The end of that street right there is Prince Street.
Dead end.
That's a dead end street. It turns to Prince. That was a camera right there. It wasn't working at the time because the school was down. This camera right here was pointed down. That's a church. That's another camera that picked up the person's feet. That's where she was found at, that yellow house right there on the corner right there. She was in that driveway. That's Prince Street in Hershey. That's 3955 in that area, about 3 or 4 o'clock that evening. The car was parked in the driveway across. That's the man who found her body lived in that house across the street right there. He walked across the street and found her. And he called the police, and that's when the police came and alerted, and done the investigation. The killer left, took their route there, went to his left, went down, just the back of a ditch right there. That was right there beside that house. And I asked them, did they check their pod? They said they looked down in there. But the killer left the scene. He went down the street right here. He made a right on Leroy Street. That's the first street when he first leave out of the driveway. He went down the street. Then he made a left. He made a left on Cellar Street. When he made that left on Cellar Street and started walking down this street, he was picked up on 3 door cams. One door cam was this the street. One door cam was right here. See it above the door? That one was blurry. That door cam right there was blurry. He had one more door cam that picked him up. No, I must go back. This is the door cam that picked him up, that when you see him walking past the house. That's the door cam, him walking past the house. That was at Chelsea and Graham was the last time he was spotted. Chelsea and Graham was the last time he was spotted in that area. And so that is the area where my daughter was killed at. That's the Nutbush area. And that's what made me to believe that if this person walked out of this area 3 or 4 blocks, 5 blocks without being picked up, he must live somewhere in the area. Wouldn't you think?
Yes.
I mean, it's just me just thinking, Miss Peaches, and that's just my, my situation about it. But that white Jeep Cherokee is just an average white Jeep Cherokee, and then I got a lot of recent pictures of it that I put on there, of course, because I want to be known about the Jeep. I want the Jeep to be known because it was just an average Jeep. It's just an average Jeep. It was black and white. It was 1,000 of them, but maybe you seen some different that day. Maybe she was arguing with somebody. Maybe she scuffled with somebody. Maybe she tussled with somebody. We don't know, but we do know that, she's a good girl. and she didn't deserve this, you know. And I want to thank all my daughters, because it's the hardest thing in the world to bury your child in this world or any world. But my daughters came together by the grace of God and gave me all the strength that I needed in this world to bury my child. And I want to thank each and every last one of you right now. And my daughter Jasmine in Atlanta, she came together, and all these girls came together and put together and made their daddy be able to make it. And as you can see, this was her Jeep when we first got it back from the homicide people. That was the fingerprints. We never came up to nothing. That was it on the tow truck when they found her body. You know, so everything was still, you know, I had to have the truck cleaned out. You know, I had to have the truck biohazardous and had it clean. But that was her truck. Just picture that truck. That was her tag number at the time. It was a regular Tennessee tag. We got blue and white tags now, but that was her truck at the time. And as you see, that was it's just the area again. That's the area again.
Jaebo.
But just to bring some more light, Miss Peace, and I want to thank you. Just maybe somebody to think of something, and just to think of that white truck that day, and just to, just keep her memory alive. That's the reason I put that truck out there so many times, because I just want you to think. Maybe you seen that truck riding. Maybe you thought that was her truck. It wasn't her boyfriend in it. It was somebody else.
Exactly.
Maybe it was somebody else. But
well, I will say this, Mr. Jerry. I know Jaebo is proud of you.
Thank you.
Just to be able to put that together.
Yes, ma'am.
And I know that's minor to you. What I'm saying? Because you a father. You want to know what happened to your daughter.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
I know that's minor to you. But to the outside looking in, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot. That's and right. I applaud you for that. I really applaud you for that. I know a lot of people is probably sitting here like, he keeps saying all his girls. Yes. He ain't got no boys. Right?
No boys.
No boys.
Got plenty of grandsons though, but no boys.
But no boys. So when I tell you, I want to sit here and thank your girls just as well for basically boots on the ground, baby. You know what I'm saying? Y'all did what y'all had to do, and you're still doing what you have to do.
Yes,
we don't know how long this process is going to take. We had a family on here where it took 12 years. But guess what? They got justice.
Got justice.
They got justice.
Amen.
And that's the name of the game, to get the justice. Amen. Okay? So keep trying, keep pushing. But most importantly, keep praying. Keep praying. Okay? That's the most important thing, is to keep praying, ask God, and he shall, look, Mr. Jerry, we was always told, God said, whatever you want, just ask.
That's right.
Guess what? It's going to come on his time.
Right, on his time. That's
it comes on his time. So, Amen. Is there anything that y'all want to say before we end the night?
I just want to say thank you to you. I want to say thank you to all the listeners, all the viewers. And I want to ask that when my daughters put this GoFundMe together, I ask that you reach out to your friends, or reach out to your heart, and anybody we want justice for my baby. And let's make an enormous amount so we can say, boom, we got him. Boom, we got that call. Let me get that call. Because one thing was certain, two things was sure. I promise the world will be the second to know. Let me be the first to know. The world will be the second to know. Let me be the first to know. Thank y'all again. I love y'all. And let's help keep my baby alive. Amen.
Definitely. Now, Candace, before you end the show and say anything, I want to make sure we make this very clear for everybody. The GoFundMe has not been made yet, okay? They are in the process of making.
In the making.
Yes.
It's in the making. Once they get it done, they're going to send the link to me, and I will post it on my page. But We also want to make it clear that the GoFundMe is for
The reward.
The reward.
For the increase.
They don't want to put in. They ain't trying to go buy no clothes and go kick it and all that. They got money for that.
This is fair.
And I also want to add, I'm going to add her case number on there too. So if you don't want to put it on the GoFundMe, you can put it on Crime Stopper, but make sure you put it on her case. Don't put it just as a donation. Make sure you add it to her case so her reward it will increase. Thank you.
All right. And one more thing, I'm gonna say this too, y'all. Crime Stoppers. Crime Stoppers. It's so important that y'all keep hearing the word Crime Stoppers. They are the only ones that's gonna give you that money, except for the GoFundMe. They can give you that. But Crime Stoppers, do not call 911. Do not call 911 because you will not get the money. I have showed y'all that several times here on PGT Time how that works. You must call Crime Stoppers in order to get the Crime Stoppers money.
That's right.
Once you call Crime Stoppers, then we're gonna contact the family too. You know, that's important too. But if you want that money from Crime Stoppers, you need to call Crime Stoppers. Do not call 911. All right, I want to make sure I make that clear.
Thank you.
Now, my I'm so Memphis friend, Candace, we done did it again, girl. We done did it again. Girl, we've been rocking this out for a long time, Candace. You know, it's no such thing as, oh, Candace came on the show and that's it. When I tell you me and Candace stay in contact with each other, we stay in contact with each other. No lie. She will tell you. I'll be watching her live. She watches my lives. If I make a post, she gonna comment on my post. If I see her with a post, I'm gonna comment on her post. Like, we really are locked in. So, Candace, when I tell you I'm praying for you, baby, I'm praying for you. I hope and pray to God that he keep me here on earth for when that day comes, that y'all find justice. Because I would love to be here to hear those words from you and your father. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, is there anything you want to say before we end the broadcast tonight?
How many more minutes you got?
We got about we got as many minutes as you want. If you got something you want to tell us.
I just want to dedicate this song to my baby if I can.
You sure can. What we can do is let's go ahead and hear what Candace has to say, and then we're gonna play the video and we're gonna end it on that video, okay?
Got you.
I mean on the song. I'm sorry, on the song. All right, go ahead, Candace.
I just want to say thank you to everybody that called in tonight. I really appreciate that. I thank Miss Peachy. Like she said, we've been together for a long time now. She's not a regular, she's a family. You understand me? And man, like I keep saying every day, I'm gonna rep my sister name. I'm gonna speak my sister name. I'm gonna keep her name alive until justice is served, because I know God is on my side, and I know we're gonna get justice very soon. Like God always say, it might not come when you want to, be come right on time.
Yeah,
remember. You hear me? So I thank everybody that tuned in tonight. I appreciate my daddy for being here, my little sister for being here with me. I really thank myself because I didn't cry all the whole show today. I did today. So, y'all know before we make it off this show, we gotta make it sound out one time. You know what I'm saying? And it gotta be shot o'clock. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Shot o'clock, baby, shot o'clock. Now, while they taking their shot o'clock, Daddy is gonna play this song that he would like to dedicate to his daughter.
Thank you.
And tell us the name of the song.
Al Green, Soon As I Get Home.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Go ahead, you can play it, and we finna go ahead and end this show with Soon As I Get Home.
I'm gonna get you a couple of minutes to it, baby.
Soon as I get home, gonna walk the streets of hell. Gonna tell all my friends not to wait till me there. Soon as Just what you really is. Well, as soon as I get home, I'm shout around my throne, and my God will wipe me all of my tears. Yeah. Soon as I get home, soon as I get home. On my way home. Way home. Oh, gonna tell all my friends that's waiting down. Soon as I get home, we'll shout around the throne. My God, wipe away all of my tears. Lord, soon as I get home, soon as I get home, yeah. I get home, I want to talk to my friends, yeah. Soon as I get home.
Sit down, boy. Rest a while. Rest a while. That's it, Miss Peaches.
All right, that was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. I don't know if you know this, Dad. Candace definitely knows this, but I don't know if you know this, but I redid well, not me, but I had somebody shout out to Fred. He redid my website. He redid my website, and your daughter is now on my website. Her and Candace.
Amen.
Here they are right here. Hold on, let me go back to them. They are the first ones right here. Candace, she did a, what is this called? What I say it was called? I can't even think of the name of it. Not a tribute. Testimonial. That's what it was.
Oh, yes, yes.
Testimonial for my website. And this will always be on the website. Okay. Where we have a picture of Jerriny and we also have a picture of Candace. You guys, if you want to go to the website and read her testimonial, please feel free to do so. It was quite touching. It was very touching. Candace, she was like, I want to read it to you first before I send it to you. I said, girl, go ahead on. Baby, before she finished, I was in the tub when she called me. When I tell you I was boo-hoo crying, she was like, Miss Peach, I didn't make you cry. She crying, I'm crying. I'm like, oh my gosh, but it was just so touching. So if y'all please go ahead and check it out, Justice Beyond the Silence Inc. But it's just www.justicebeyondthesilence.com. So go check it out, see what she wrote. It's on the first page, all the way down at the bottom. But Candace, when I tell you I appreciate it, that really touched my heart. And it just let me know that I'm doing what God asked me to do. And it is what I want to do just as well. And not only that, it's helping others and it's helping families. So
right.
And I thank you. All right. Well, we out of here. Now, on three, we're going to all say happy heavenly 30th birthday, Jaebo, okay? Just as loud as we can say it. Don't bite it. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Jaebo! Let's go!
Just message is coming.
I'm the one that told y'all what to say. Here, I'm over here messing it up. Happy heavenly birthday, Jaebo. We love you, baby girl. We love you. And thank you all for watching. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to my page. Don't forget to share this video, okay? That's the most important thing.
Share this on all platforms. You did.
Thank you, boo. Thank you so much. Please stay on for a second, okay? While I end this broadcast, please stay on for a second.
Okay, got you.
Hey, it's your girl, the missus with the kisses, baby.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus. Let's talk about celebrities. Let's talk about current events. Let's talk about the things you don't see on regular TV. So join us on BG Time. Oh, so join us on BG Time. Oh, so join us on BG Time. BG Time, yeah, yeah. BG Time.
When they see me, they know that every day when I'm breathing, it's for us to go farther. You know, every time I speak, I want the truth to come out. You know what I'm saying? Every time I speak, I want to shiver. You know, I don't want them to be like, they know what I'm going to say because it's polite. And even if I get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? That ain't that what we're supposed to do. But I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody going to clean it up.